Alright, I've got this old Pentium 4 box that's got a new power supply in it. And I'm going to stick this different motherboard in. My tape drive I'm trying to test over there, they're failed miserably. They both ate the tapes. But I'm going to sell them on eBay just to get them into somebody's hands that can use them. So get this scuzzy junk out of here.
Nice on them doohickeys down there.
Alright, you sit there. On top of the phone books, because that's the obvious place where you would normally put a SCSI drive, controller, and everything else. Alright, so that's a Pentium 4, 3.06 gigahertz. It's one of the old, old generation Pentium 4s. It's not, I think it's a 775, pretty sure. I don't know. Anyways, I've been running Linux on this thing, been using it for the bench test machine, but now I kind of think that maybe I'll put this fancy gaming board in here, see what happens. So you probably saw this thing before, this ASRock, whatever it is. This here, ASRock Z170 K6 400, whatever the hell it is. Anyways, it's for some reason this board won't run with a BIOS other than the very first one they provided, the original version. I'm not sure why that is, but it runs, so I'm going to test it. I mean, it runs Linux alright. And it's got an i5 6600, which should be fairly adept at running Shotcut, better than the 4570 I've been using to encode stuff. It shouldn't take me 6 hours to encode a 1 hour video. So, always pull the wire, not the connector. Remember that. Come on. Oh, you jerk. Well, that thing's been in there for 75 years. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to steal this fan too, because this is a good fan. It's a new fan. I put this on there myself. Oh, check this out. This thing, if you can remember when I did the video on replacing the batteries in here, it's still on the same charge. So yeah, nickel metal hydrides are way better. Alright, let's get this. Oh, let me maybe we'll yank some cables up too. I think this has got like 2 gigs of RAM in it, which, yeah, whatever. Linux, who cares? It's only a bench machine. Well, it was a bench machine. Oh shoot! You know what? This stupid thing doesn't have a floppy port. Oh, I'm still running old serial ATA. Hell, it doesn't have an IDE port either. What the shit? Alright, well. I guess not. We'll still put it in this case. Just have to maybe move my floppy drive into something that can use it. Or just leave it there. Put it on a USB, doohickey, or whatever. Pull the IDE cable. Pull the floppy cable. Panel connectors, I'm just going to randomly pull those off, just leave them lay, because everybody needs a challenge, right? Alright. These. See that. I'll shove them here for now. Yeah, there we go. Aha, found the screw. I like this magnetic thing here. This is cool, because it doesn't lose the screws very easily. Actually, it's hard to pull the screws off the thing, which is good. Oh shoot, I'm going to need standoffs for this thing because the new board's longer. Okay, well, we'll get there. We'll burn that bridge when we get it. Alright, there we go. I better not have to take this damn hard drive bay out of here to get the stupid screw out. Oh, just barely. Come on. Shimon. Oh, just barely. That's going to be a pain in the ass putting a new one in, but... Alright, did we make it? I think we did. Pretty sure. There's something hanging up here. What is it? Nothing. Oh, I forgot to unplug all the jank. I'm not sure what this is going to be yet. It's probably just going to be a shot cut and coating machine until I get my better Xeon. I had my sights set on some fairly adept Dell machines that were getting junked, but now they're not getting junked anymore. So, whenever the dual socket ones will take like 22 cores per socket. E5 something or other. E5 2600 series, I think it was. CPUs. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to put more standoffs in this case. This board will fit, but I don't want to be pushing on it without having the standoffs in there. Alright, well, that blows that. I guess I gotta go find a standoff. Well, a bunch of standoffs. Where are thou? See if one of these junkers has some. That's why you always keep your junk, because you never know when you're gonna need it. Oh yeah, there's some right there. Cool. Kick-ass. Alright, pliers. I need two. Well, let's take two. Then we'll lose them, and then we'll come over here and take two more. I gotta get some fanage going on. It is friggin' roasting in here. If you don't like fan noise, then there's multitudinous other channels you can listen to that don't have fan noise. Alright, here's some standoffs. I hope they're the right threads. They're probably not. Alright. Well, that's a pain in the ass, isn't it? That's got one of those stupid teardrop shaped things where you gotta run the stupid plastic standoff under it. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll just skip that one. Not the best of ones to skip, but it's doable. Let's see. Good, this gives me plenty of room to work on the stupid BIOS chips too. Oh, we need the hickamajig here. So I don't know why that BIOS won't work, or that motherboard won't work with any BIOS other than the very first version available. I think it's like 1.5 or something like that. It's whatever. I mean, if it works, it works. It feels pretty stable. I mean, it's not like it's never crashed on me. So hey, whatever. Oh, there's some extra standoffs right. Oh no, they're not. They're right there. What the hell are those? I know. Never mind. Huh. Is that set back any? No. Two there, one there. Set back a little bit. And one in the back and one in the middle. One in the middle there, one in the back there. Oh. Alright, well. Let's just put... That lines up with those ones. Let's put one here. Oh, it's in the A part. Alright, so all the A holes line up. All the A holes line up. Yeah, nice. Alright, so we're lining up the standoffs in all the A holes here. See, it says A. So therein is where we stick them. Hey. wonder if this power driver is the right size to... No, it isn't. Going the wrong way. Nah, it's just two different size. Alright, let's use the pliers. Don't ever use a nut driver to drive standoffs. Always use pliers so you round them off. Make sure you round them off real good too so you can't get them back out. And the next asshole that's got to work on this thing will never get it apart. Also, make sure you cross thread the wrong kind of screw. Use like some kind of weird 1970s British thread or something to stick in there. British pipe thread, yeah, that's what you need. Don't use machine screws. That sucks. Use like British pipe thread or something ridiculous. Or invent your own proprietary thread. That's even better. Yeah, see, these are different thread than the other ones. Nice. Alright, let's also change the hickamajig on here. We gotta put a bigger heat sink on here just because. I just kind of put any random heat sink I could find on, and it's not always the best of ideas. I'm probably going to try to overclock this thing. If I do, it's probably going to want more. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. No, we're not going to use a fan. We're going to use something even better. Stand by for better stuff. I'll be back. I think this will fit. Okay, I'm back. Let's see if the camera's still on. This stupid thing only records 10 minutes at a time, whenever it feels like it. So what I've got here is a water block assembly that should be for, wait, what is it? Professional Cool System Computer Back. I'm guessing that it's a 1151 socket cooler, comma, water. And I've got radiators and shit in the other shop right next to here, so we should be able to build a water cooling system for this beast. I've got the fans for the radiators, and I've even got thermoelectric coolers if we want to, but I think we're going to leave that alone for right now because that's a waste of energy for what we're going to be doing with this. I might just lap this thing too, who knows. I've done that before. It helps significantly with CPU temperatures. If you've never looked up CPU lapping, look up CPU lapping. It's awesome. If you're a lunatic overclocker, and you'll be interested in that. Oh shoot, it doesn't come with the hickamajigs. It doesn't come with the spigots. What the crap? Well, alright, let's see if it fits on the board and the CPU. There, yeah. Here, sit and hold this. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do her just right. This way or that way, or doesn't it matter? Looks like it goes over the thingies. I'm going to try one of these on my Xeon machine too, see if I think it should fit. Oh, duh. Yeah, stick it on there with that on, with the label on. I'm sure that'll conduct heat real good. Oh yeah, it's quality stuff there. Well, at least it looks like it's machined flat. That's helpful. Now all the damn adhesive's probably going to stay on there. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go get my bottle of alcohol that I carry around with me everywhere because I'm paranoid like Monk now about that stupid Corona garbage, and I can't end up getting it anyway. Alright. Bottle of alcohol and blue shop rags. Blue shop rags. They're blue, they're rags, and they're in the shop. These things are awesome. Alright, wash this off a little bit. I don't know why I'm showing washing off the CPU heatsink hickamajig. Let's dry it too. Fancy. Yeah. And I've got an extra thingamajig here if we had to use it. I may use it for something else yet. Alright, where's my shmoo? Should I maybe put some fresh shmoo on there? That stuff's fairly fresh. I didn't put it on too long ago. Yeah, let's re-shmoo it. Oh, we'll use my alcohol on a blue shop rag. You know, blue shop rags ought to friggin' sponsor this thing. I use enough of them. We have sponsorship opportunities open for blue shop rags. Alright. Yeah, it's good enough. I don't really care if it's fancy. So I'm thinking either the CPU's bad or the motherboard's bad, and that's why it only runs one particular version of the BIOS. We'll find out. I mean, I'm going to get another CPU for that. It's a Core i5 6600K. Oh, this camera's irritating. It shuts off every 10 minutes. Alright, so it looks like we got to stick the screw up through the bottom of the board into the holes in the hickamajig here, and then stick the fat thing on the top of it and thread it on, and that should hold it. Oh neat, I just noticed something. All that cleaning I did, there's a plastic film on there. Glad I noticed that. I wonder how many people got screwed up by this, especially noobs. Wow, that's shiny. Okay. I don't know, some people like to hear the film getting peeled or whatever, so there. Congratulations, you heard the film getting peeled. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put this on. I'll probably have to take it back off to thread the damn pipe thread spigots in. Whatever. Let's put her on like that, I think. Yeah, stick it. There, see, that's good enough, and it'll just even out a little bit more once you put some pressure on it. There. See? All fine and dandy, and you don't even have to look at it. It's just on there. Okay, so they're springy too. I guess there's two plastic washers on here. One of them probably goes on the top somewhere, and one of them goes on the bottom. I suppose. Oh yeah, I see what it does. So you unthread this. Oh, oops. Oh, it's got a nut and a stopper, the thumb screw stopper thingy. Yeah, I'll cut my nails later, sorry. That's gross. You're going to take the nut and the stopper. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, because you got to put the screw up through. And then, I'm guessing, since this didn't come with any instructions, that's lovely. I mean, it was the cheapest one I could find that fits this socket, so whatever. Okay, so you got a nut, a screw, a thumb screw, two plastic washers, and that's it. Alright, so I'm thinking we'll take the screw, we stick one plastic washer on it, like that, and shove it up through the bottom of the board. Yeah. Whoa! Get back here, you jerk. Alright. Oh, I see it. There's already a metal thing on the bottom of the board. So left a piece of blue shop rag behind, apparently. Okay, shove it up the hole. Alright, so it's shoved up the hole. And I think, where the hell do you put the spring on? I guess you stick one of these washers on top of here. And then you shove the spring on. Oops. Oh, wait a minute, I know. Aha, hold on. Ah, Tetris mode. Here's what we do. We take the hickamajig off. which is now making a giant mess of everything. But see, it spread it out just fine. So we leave the screw in there. We'll take one of these plastic washers, we'll shove it on there. And I got an idea. Then we'll take the nut and we thread it on there. And we tighten the living shit out of it and crack the board and ruin the whole thing so we don't have to worry about it anymore. Or better yet, let's very carefully take the electric screwdriver to it. Alright, shouldn't need any more than that. So now, we'll leave that there, and you can just take the cooler off and reinstall it without taking the whole damn thing apart. I wish I'd have thought about that with the last one. That's a good idea. Get some of this excess off of here before it gets every which way. And freaking turns my cat silver from the house to here. From here to the house, whatever. I'm going to pee later and it's going to be silver. Okay, let's do that with all of them. So I can lose all the parts at once when they're laying on here and I knock the whole thing off the desk. That'll be good. Or off the bench. Either way. It'll make a mess. Ooh, it is roasting. Well, actually I'm roasting in here because I'm kind of still dealing with the corona garbage, the after effects of it. Don't get that. It's miserable. At least I'm not infectious or anything like that anymore. Just not feeling particularly well. I guess it takes a month or better. Oh, I almost lost that screw. It takes a month or better to start getting back to normal with this variant of it that's floating around in the atmosphere this time around. Oh, get back here. Okay. We have to not lose any of this because this is all sort of special hardware. Poop. I gotta go to Krause's later and go pick me up a pair of 5/16 to 1/8 inch pipe adapter hickamajigs. Hose barb, spigot, whatever you want to call it. Alright, let's do the same thing we did before. With the screw and the thing and the whatchamacallit. Alright, shove this up through the hole. Shove it up through that hole, thusly. What is that? Mobile. Uh-oh. What the hell is this? Oh, that's got its own like tensioner thingy, I guess. I don't know, is this bracket on the bottom supposed to stay on or come off? Whatever. I'm leaving it on for now. Looks like it's got an insulator to keep it from touching the board and whatnot, so I'll just leave it on. Oh shit. Oh, I almost lost that screw. Jeez. I would have went into the junk pile too. Alright, you can't see this, but I'm putting the screw on. I'll show you this. There's not really too much value in watching somebody put screws in, but if you're bored, maybe I should have put those on diagonally. Shit. Okay, so we gotta do this. Whoops, did I put the washer on top? No, it didn't. Back apart. Back her off. Make sure we strip it good too. Don't want any of them damn IT guys to be able to get this thing apart. Pain in the ass. Let's put her on diagonally and see. Whoops, I bent something. Alright, we're going to shove the washer on there, a little plastic washer thing. Whoop! Phew, that was close. This happens to be, I believe, a number 6 machine screw. So I've got a huge box of these. The nuts and the screws and the washers. So they're not that special. Camera, keep recording, damn it. Unless, of course, is that not supposed to get screwed like that? Maybe that's not supposed to be on there. Well, it's got Allen or torque screws in there, like it's not supposed to come off, but that seems to be like not supposed to be on there with this assembly. But how's it come off? Alright, let's take these back out. Hell if I know. Maybe I should Google it. Nah. Instructions are for nerds. Unless that's where the screws go, but there's no way to get them underneath there. Huh. Maybe somebody cracked the board when they put it on the first time, and that's why it doesn't work right. Where the hell does this thing even go on? Wait a minute. Is that taped on? This board was free, by the way. Somebody just randomly received it in the mail, and they could never figure out where it came from, so they just kind of, I guess, hung on to it and then just going to throw it away. And hey, you want this? I was like, all right, I'll check it out, see what I can do with it. Lo and behold, it kind of worked. The BIOS, somebody flashed to the latest version, and of course it bricked it because it doesn't run with anything but the first version of the BIOS. I wonder if it's just an early version of the board. So maybe they bricked it and then they sent it back somewhere and they accidentally sent it to the wrong place and it just ended up some random location. The way it went, I suppose. Right down in where you can't get to them. And here's one. There's two. Good. Alright, so I got all my washers back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 8 washers, 8 holes. That's what we need. Alright. So, how does this come off of here? It looks like it's separate. Oh! What the hell? I guess it does come off. Huh. It's double-sided tape. It's got its own special, I guess, custom double-sided tape to go on it. Somebody must have bought a custom heatsink. Alright, well, screw that. Hopefully I didn't damage anything. Alright, we'll leave that off. Screw it. Then we'll just... Whoops. Yeah. Alright. CPU socket. You don't have to mess with the torque screws on there. Shit, that just tapes on. What the hell? Alright. Whatever. Glad I noticed that. Okay, let's go back to screwing. Alright. Screw, washer, nut. I guess now we can tighten it down a little better because the thing ain't in the way. I don't want to crank it too hot, but there's a Harbor Freight drill or screwdriver, so it's not going to really kill it. But what I usually do is I'll screw, and then I'll let off right before it contacts bottom. Like that. And it's just tight enough where I got, yeah. See what I mean? It gets everything. I want to be pressing silver by the time this day is over. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta see if I gotta go in. I gotta go into work at 6 o'clock to help a user with a new system. It's 4 o'clock right now. Alright, shove it in the hole. Plastic washer. Don't touch the damn goop this time. Alright, plastic washer. Metal nut. Watch me screw. Yeah, I should make that the title of the video. Watch me screw. Yeah, that'll be good. Maybe I'll get some views. Looks like we're about to bottom out here. There we go. Hey, whoops. Oh, that ruined it. Boy, I am just not doing too good with stuff today, am I? Yeah, if it held up to what the previous user's attempts to make it work, then it'll hold up to me. Alright, give me a plastic washer here. Smack the camera real good once. The nut on there. Real close look at my nasty ass fingernails again. I forgot to cut. And let's screw again. Alright, one more. I like doing this water cooling stuff. At least up until it leaks. My first water cooled CPU was a Pentium 133 back in like 2002. I had a whole pallet of those Pentium 133s. They were obsolete government stuff. And I just messed with one. JB welded together a water cooling thing. JB welded the reservoir directly onto the CPU, and of course it ran out of water, overheated, and ruined the motherboard, but it didn't matter, because back then the damn things were a dime a dozen. They were throwing them away. A couple places paid me to get rid of them. Now that's a hell of a racket, that IT disposal. It's like some of these places, I call them up just as an experiment. We get rid of our IT assets our own way. It works a lot better. But I called up a couple of these places, and they wanted like $4,000 or $5,000 to come in and take the stuff. Like, dude, you're going to resell this on eBay for how much money? Like, nope. Good luck. I just started fixing them up and donating them to people that need them. Shoot, that's the way she rolls. Way of the road, bubs. Yeah, not quite that, but whatever. Alright, we can jam a hickamajig on here now, I guess. Get it in front of the camera. Okay, I wanted to go that way with it. I think it wants to go that way too. Good. That's what we need. Alright, so I think we jam a screw on each one of the, or a spring on each one of these. And then we jam a thumb screw on each one of these. On top of the spring. That'll let us get exactly whatever tension we need. I don't know how much tension are you even supposed to put on these things? I don't know. 8 of them. Yeah, we'll put 8 on. Right. Okay, good news. Somehow, without moving from this point, I managed to lose one of the thumb screws. That was smooth. I also managed to pick this up. I forgot you've got to go diagonally in a pattern. How the hell did I manage to lose that? Oh, that's what that noise was. No shit. Betcha it fell in where I can't get to it. You pain in the ass. Alright, I found a little bastard. That's good. Something got lost and I found it before I had to go to the hardware store and buy another one. It held up the whole assembly. Alright, so here we are. Kind of prop that up there. Screw these down a bit. I don't know how much you're supposed to crank these down. So I'm just going to kind of crank them down until they feel secure. And they got springs under them so they can't probably over tension it too much. I guess that looks alright. It's tight on there good. Okay, well, I guess maybe we'll crank it up and see if it still works. Make sure we didn't ruin it. It's ruined. Okay. It's ruined. Ruined. Give me that. Stick that. Well, let's put the box on. We'll put the box underneath it. That'll help. Ruined. Okay, this here hickamajig. It goes over here. Stick these together, I think. Or not, just stick one in and stick the other in. 8-pin. I guess that's right. I mean, we'll know in a minute. Get in there. Alright. Get this in here. Shove that in the hole. It doesn't have the extra super wide. Oh yeah, it does. I just don't know if it's got the 24-pin ATX plug on it. Plus the 8-pin 12-volt auxiliary or whatever the hell they call it. Bunch of hippies are calling stuff different names nowadays. Alright, on power. Yes, okay. Alright, it's juiced. How did I turn this on? I think you've got to touch 2 pins on here, but I forget which pins. It's these 2? Oh, it says which ones. Hold on. The print's too small. Son of a bitch. Hold on. I'll be back. Oh wait, there's a magnifier over here, isn't there? Yes, there's a magnifier over here, isn't there? Alright. Juice. Which one is juice? Power button. That is the last 2 on the left side, I think. There it is. Okay. On, off, on. Alright, we're through post. I gotta be careful because I don't want this thing... Oh, there's a button to turn the damn power on, duh. What the hell is that noise? Huh. I think the motherboard's making a noise. That's weird. Maybe that's what's wrong with it. It's broke. Alright, how hot did this CPU get? I'm not feeling anything up out of the hickey, but It's not even getting warm. Huh. This is metal, isn't it? Feels like it. Alright, let's feel the bottom of it. Maybe the bottom got hot. No, it's not even getting warm. Huh. I mean, we got, I don't know what the post code was, but whatever it was. Oh, I got an idea. I got a new adapter just for this. Well, it's for doing some video capture too, but... Oh, whoops. That's backwards. Shit. Never mind. I got a VGA to HDMI adapter, but I forgot it's for capturing VGA through an HDMI capture card, not the other way around. Shoot. Alright, let's, we can put this NVIDIA Quadro on here. Just want to see if it comes up on the monitor. Yeah, give me plug. Oop. There's plug. Plug is in. Nope. Plug is backwards. Now plug is in. Alright. Turn Hickey on. And then there's a button. There's two buttons on the edge here. One of them's power, one of them's reset. I'll try to figure out which one's which here. That's not. There it is. Alright. On. You hear that noise? 32, come on, click it. There we go. Alright, cool. There she is. Well, there she was. Aha! ASRock. Whoops, where'd it go? There it is. Ah, cool. Okay, well, D7 is postcode, and she's running. Alright, let's shut this off before it overheats. Wait, let's reset this and do this again. I think that noise is coming from right here. See what Ewan's can hear. Whoops. Shut this off. Now it's not doing it. There, just a little bit. Huh, wonder if there's something wrong with the power supply in this. Heck if I know. We'll keep messing with it. Alright, well, that's it for that. Let's shut her down and turn the fan back on so I don't die of heat exhaustion. You all perish in flames! Okay, so we didn't totally destroy the board. It posts. So let's shove her in the case. And then plug the juice back into it and see if I ruined it that way. Ruined! Oops. Push the button, eject the card. There we go. Unplug the monitor. Move the card out of the way. Alright. I think my CMOS battery's dead too. It's either dead or else I touched it up against something metal that it didn't like and it resettered it. Alright. So, if I'm not mistaken, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 screws should stick through this when I stick it in here. If I don't see 9 threaded holes, it means I screwed up. Aha, aha, ha. Aha, aha, ha. Whoop, ah, shit. Yeah, just break it. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Where? Oh, there you go. Make sure everything away. Alright. 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 9 is out of whack. think we can move it with the board in there. And we'll really... Alright. Folks with little tiny hands have a slight advantage in this kind of stuff. Oh, let's just move the whole damn thing out of the way. Jeez. Alright, so my problem right now is I need to move this standoff over here back one hole. Move it back a hole. Yeah, I wonder if there's something fucky going on with the power supply on this motherboard. I mean, it boots, it runs Linux just fine, so what the hell? Runs DOS just fine. Okay, that's in the right hole now. That's what the lady said. Oh, shut up. Alright, let's shove that in the hole. No comment? There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. 9 screw holes. Let's put like 2 or 3 of the screws in with the power driver. You should have seen the Russians at the computer shows with these damn things. I mean, they would just, they'd wind them suckers in there. I mean, they are cranking on them. We were sitting there just laughing at them because, I mean, crack. They'd sell these computers they build at the show to people. I just didn't say anything. I felt kind of bad about there, see. You want to kind of leave the driver loose in your hand so that... Or you don't want to use one of them damn big-ass DeWalt ones on here either because you'll just ruin everything. Leave the driver kind of loose in your hand. Just kind of bump it. It'll just kind of tell you when it's ready. Okay. Let's put the power back into it. See if she'll post. Probably shouldn't be bending that board that bad. Yeah, whatever. They're designed for that. These things are consumer appliances. People beat the shit out of them. These little kids get these things for Christmas or something and they just beat it till it fits in the hole. Alright, let's juice it. And then I think the inner button is the one you mash on to... Mash on the button there. Mash power. Mash on the power, Hickey. Uh-oh. No juice. Did I up-fuck something, or did I push the... Mash on the wrong button. Oh, there we go. Mash on the wrong button somehow. Alright, if it says, like, DF or FD or something like that, it means it posted okay. Oh, there's a noise. Hear it? It changes with the display. D7, yeah. And then it stops when it's not as active or something. Alright, so it still posts. That's good. Okay. This thing didn't even get warm. And I know it's on there. I kind of like how these look with a water block on them. I think it looks better than a giant ass ugly heat sink, and it's easier to maintain. It's easier to take on and off. Alright, well, let me go get the video card for it. See what we got here. Alright, this is sufficient. An ATI 3870 something or other. We'll just use that for testing. Oops. Amplifier. Sounds like somebody is at the shop. My cameras automatically alert me whenever something moves at the shop, and it's probably 4:30 by now. 4:27, yep, that's the early people. The morning show hosts, the first set of those who show up. Then I get another alert a little bit before 5, and then I get another alert right about 6. This thing doesn't have enough plugs to run this video card, does it? Of course not. Or does it? Hold on. Ha! It does. Neat. Well, yeah, 6-pin. Kick ass. Alright. Neat. Okay. Well, then let's hitch that up. Where did my... That's DVI, which dates the card, but whatever. Let's hitch my thing up. Let's go find my DVI to VGA adapter. One of them. There should be several of them around here. Unless, of course, Steve used them to start the burn barrel. Hopefully not. I don't think he would do that. He knows better than that. Alright, which one of these is number 1 hickamajig? Which one of these is number 2? I don't think it says. Alright, we'll just stick this in the bottom one. Yeah, it fits. It fits in the hole. Let's see if it lights the monitor up. I traded a 7770 for two of these cards a long time ago. There's these two cards that I have, the 5,000 something, 5870 or something like that. The 58 something and the 38 something. Mine, well, at the time, a Dogecoin, faster than the single 7770 did. Oh, you got a mash on the button there.
Mash on that there button.
Okay, turned off. Turned back on. There's that awful noise. Now, it's through doing some posty stuff. There's a green light on the monitor. Yeah. This thing's all screwy. There it goes. Oh, that's different. Huh. What's this VGA card has a problem? Problemio. Look at that. It's all screwy. Oops, maybe the monitor's... I don't know what's screwy. Something's screwy. Odd. Well, I mean, this video card's upwards of 15 years old, I think. It's probably... Maybe it's just not such a good card. Oh. I'm pushing keys on the keyboard, but it's not plugged in. Maybe this thing's got a bigger problem than I thought it did. How hot is this thing? Barely warm. But the problem is, it's got that weird screwball stuff on the screen. That's not just from the angle of the dangle. That's maybe the video card's just bad. Huh. I don't know. It just shut itself off. Why would it do that? I think that video card's probably, well, maybe the video card and the motherboard are bad. Hooray. Unless the power supply's a turd. Oops, no juice. Huh. Oh, it probably overheated. Yeah, it's too hot. Alright, okay. Put it down. That's starting to warm up a little bit. 60 C, or whatever that is in real temperature. Well, that's a good start for the build. I'm going to go home, get a shower, go to work, and come back and fiddle with it some more. I'll see you later.